Hello everybody. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are actually going to do a necrophonic session in my house. Couple of reasons for this. Recently, if you've seen my videos, I went to Fort William Henry, and there were some responses there, and if you really listen with a headset on and slow down the video a little bit, you will hear quite a bit. And as I always say to you guys in the videos, that you know, when I say I'll hear more when I upload the video, is what I mean. I'll upload it, I'll have a headset on, you'll hear more with a headset than you will just, you know, listening on your phone or on the TV or whatever you listen to YouTube on. And if you were to slow it down a little, you'll hear more. And if you slow it down a little more, you'll hear more. It all depends on, you know, how you want to, you know, do this and, you know, what kind of time you have to be playing around with it. But I do have viewers that do that. I will do it on occasion. I do not do it all the time, being honest. So what I hear out in the field is what I'm going to hear. And when I come back and upload it and have my headset on for editing or whatever I'm doing with it, then, you know, I usually hear more things. Or if I actually watch it back on something with surround sound, excuse me, I have to have a sip of coffee. If I hear something with, hear it on surround sound, I'll hear something more. So it just kind of depends on what you're listening on. What I want to do today is have this in my home because, like I said, I kind of got off track there and I apologize. Like I said, I had recently done a necrophonic session at Fort William Henry. Folks have told me they've heard a lot of things. I've heard some things. But the trigger for me to do this here is because the night that I did that necrophonic in that Lake George area, I had my sister Linda with me. We were in a parking lot. This was after the fact. We had driven around and done some things and got some takeout food. And we were in a parking lot, you know, eating and talking. And there was nobody else around us. Absolutely zero. No vehicles. The stores in that parking lot were closed. There was nobody for, you know, for miles. And the overwhelming smell of cigarette smoke hit my car. I haven't smoked in 10 years. My sister hasn't smoked in probably 4 or 5. There was nobody around us. And it was, I mean, it was strong. And it came fast. It wasn't like something you go, oh, what's that smell? It was like, boom, there it is. So I'm kind of kicking myself because I wanted to do, I should have done it as a recorded session, and I didn't, but I turned on the necrophonic. I did get some responses in my car, and I asked them to please don't smoke in my car. Please refrain from, you know, any kind of tobacco in my car. And shortly after that, matter of a few seconds, the smell disappeared, like completely, like it was never there. So I found that to be a little odd because I've never really experienced any of that after a session. And then we're going to fast forward a little bit to this past week here in my house. Couple of weird things going on. It's not unusual for me to have some weird things happening, I'm going to be honest, from years ago where, you know, I've seen some different apparitions here or there. I've heard things. I've witnessed a few things. I'm not a stranger to any of this, but I really haven't, how do I want to put this? I really haven't had anything happen in my home per se, but this past week, the overwhelming smell of cigarette smoke in my house. And if I, no necrophonic, no nothing, if I just go, hey, could you put that out? I don't want you smoking in my house. Boom, it's gone. And nobody in my house smokes. That I can tell you. I do to the one side of my house. It's a good acre between me and the next neighbor. On this side of my house, my driveway separates me and my neighbor, and I know that they do not smoke for a fact. There's nobody across the street from me but a bunch of swampland, and behind me is one home where they aren't even there. They're snowbirds. They're only here in the summer, and they haven't come back yet. So, and their land encompasses my entire back. So, I know there was nobody there. But to have that smell in my house was a little unsettling, only because I had had it in my car. So I decided to do necrophonic today. I have a couple of candles going for ambiance. I like to kind of do that when I'm doing a session in the house, and I have done sessions here before, and I've gotten zero responses for anything. So today will be a little bit interesting. So bear with me while I get us going. I have quite the setup. I have my tripod set up a little wonky. I wanted to bring you as close as I could without cutting my head off, and because I'm not sure how the sound is going to be picked up from here. So I wanted to bring it in as close as I could so you could see this and also be able to hear it. So hopefully, I got my fingers crossed, it comes out okay and you can hear it. But I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. And then, you know, we can discuss some other things that I've experienced here and there. You know, if time allows, I don't want to make this too lengthy. Somebody told me the other day that my videos were way too long. But I haven't had anybody complain but the one person. So, and that was my daughter. So I'm not sure. Does she count? I don't know. But we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I do have my magnetic electronic field detector there. And I am going to turn this on to see if I get anything on this as well. I have gotten some responses on this in my house. So we'll see. I do get responses in my car and different places. So, I mean, how much faith do I have in it? I don't know. But we'll turn this on today as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I just have this set on reverb right now, which is usually what you can hear things a little better on. I'm going to go ahead and hit start. I have you elevated a little bit on a basket that actually holds my Tupperware lids. And sometimes you got to improvise. And this actually is a charger for something, maybe a Nintendo Wii that doesn't exist anymore. So, but I thought it was I thought it would work for you to be able to see this at an upright position. So, here we go. Hello. I heard hello off the bat. Hi. Who's with me today? Did I hear Bob? Did I hear the name Bob? How many spirits are with me right now? How many? Can you tell me again how many spirits are with me? Did you say you're in the other room? What room are you in? Did you used to live here? Did you live here at one time? Can the strongest entity that's here with me step forward? What is the name of this? Hello, what's your name? What's your name? I heard a female. What's your name? Did this used to be your home? Kind of letting it go a little bit on its own. So, about a week ago, in my car, I smelled a lot of cigarette smoke. Was that you? Can you tell me if that was you? Here, I don't know if you're hearing this, I'm hearing my name a lot. And for the past week or so, I've smelled a lot of cigarette smoke in my home. Is that you as well? Is that you as well? If that is you, what is your name? So I thought I just heard a child. Is there a child with me right now? So I'm only looking to speak with entities of light and love today. If you are a dark entity, please step back. You're not welcome here. I won't engage with you. None of your messages will be listened to or sent. So please step back if you're a dark entity. So I thought I heard a child earlier. Is there a child here with me? If there's a child with me, step forward. What is your name? Why are you here at my home? Do I know you? Are you someone I've spoken to before? Yes? If I've spoken to you before, what's your name? Because I'll remember you. What is your name? Have I spoken to you at my home or at a gravesite? Tell me your name. If I've spoken to you before, tell me your name. What is the reason you're here? Do you have a message? There's a lot of activity here, it seems like. More than I've had at other times, just to let you know. So, the cigarette smoke that I smell in my house, dog scared me. Did you come with me from Fort William Henry? about that. My doggy was barking, and I tried to put us in a controlled environment. You know, doors shut, nobody's home but me and the dog, blinds closed. But then my Amazon man came. So, you know, I can't control everything. So let's get back to this. We were getting some really good responses. And before I go back to it, I just want to say, when you hear me asking, did you live here in the past? Did you raise your family here? I'm asking because of this. The family that lived in this house, that owned this house, owned it for many, many years. This is an old farmhouse that I live in. They owned it for many, many years, couple generations. And the last generation to live in this house actually had owned quite a bit of land in the whole area. And they built a home there. That's the home that sits to the, if you look straight at my house, to the left of my home. They sold this house many times, but they lived over there. Recently, they both passed. A tragedy, you know, strikes families, you know, without even knowing. So, first, and this was all within last year. First, the wife passed due to having cancer. Second one to pass was a brother, their son, from COVID complications. And then the father passed from cancer as well. And this was within the 1 year period. And usually spirits will generate back to where they were happiest. And to me, I'm thinking that if they owned this house for years, generations in fact, that those folks probably were here, the father anyway, the gentleman, you know, he's probably, because it was their family home, probably was raised here. Probably his grandparents were here, you know, his parents, him, he raised his family. He's probably got really fond memories here. So it would make sense to me that when he married, he and his wife raised their family here. So the son was here as well. It makes sense to me that they may migrate back here. I don't know. So that's why I kind of am asking those questions as well. So hopefully, I'm going to go back to it. I got my fingers crossed. No more Amazon orders. I didn't order anything else. So let's get this started and let's get back to it, if you don't mind. Hello? So I'm looking for the child that was speaking with me earlier, trying to communicate. Are you here? I can hear a child's voice. Are you here? If that child is here with me, what is your name? Can the child step forward and tell me your name? I'm only here to be your voice. You don't need to be afraid. I'm not here to harm you. Did you pass in this house? How old were you when you passed? So to the child that's with me, there's a cemetery down the street from me that when I went there is primarily a cemetery with children's grave sites there. Are you buried there? Is that where your gravesite is? I'm definitely hearing a child. I don't know if you're picking that up. So to that child, you are buried at that cemetery? How old were you when you passed? Who else is with me today? I heard I want to go home. That's what I heard. You let me know in the comments if you heard it as well. And I want to go back to the cigarette smoke smell. Who is causing that? Who's generating that smell? What's your name? The person or entity generating that smoke smell, the cigarette smoke smell. Were you in the military? Were you in the military? What was your rank in the military? I think I know what it was, but can you tell me? Tell me again, what was your rank in the military? I heard captain. I don't know what that was. I heard captain, which is what my suspect is. And to the captain, did you follow me from Fort Ticonderoga? Are you here to harm me? Am I safe? And to the person that says he's a captain, why did you follow me? Did you have unfinished business? Did you have something else you needed to let me know? I heard yes. What did you want me to say for you? What was your message? So, for those of you who are here with me, I have a device. This will light up for me if you touch it. You don't have to hold it, you don't have to, you just need to be near it, or you need to lightly touch it. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm hoping that someone that's with me can get these lights to light up. Can you try to do that for me? I heard I'll see and a yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and I want to see if you're able to light this up for me, okay? I think I'm going to hold it. Put it over here, maybe, where you can see it and me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I would love if you could light this up for me. Please try your hardest. Can you go ahead and touch this device and make it light up for me? Take your time. Whenever you're ready, if you can make this light up. If you can't, I understand. It takes a lot of energy. If you're not a strong entity, you're not going to be able to do it. So to the entities that are here with me, can you tell me what my name is? What is my name? I hear a lot of names, but I don't hear mine. What is my name? Can you tell me my name? There was some foul language right there, I think. Can you light up my device? Are you in the room with me right now? Are you attached to any objects in my house? going to go ahead and end the session now. Do you have anything you'd like to tell me before I go? Is it okay if I leave? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the session. Can you tell me goodbye before I go? I want to remind you all that you cannot stay here. You can visit, but you cannot stay. So you need to leave once we close out this application and close out this session. You can't attach yourself to me. You cannot stay in my home. Do you understand? Okay. So thank you for coming today and trying to communicate with me. I appreciate that. I'll have you come visit again. Is that okay? That was some weird laughter right there, y'all. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye. So there you have it. Draw your conclusions. I don't know. I mean, different people hear different things, I guess. So again, put on a headset, quiet room. Sometimes it helps to put some like those sleep eye things, eye mask type things on, because you want to kind of block out your other senses. Put on your headset. Nice and quiet house, turn it on, and you hear many things that you wouldn't hear just by watching this. So give that a shot. Slow it down, like I said. You're able to do that in YouTube to slow down the speed of the video, and you'll be able to hear some things there as well. Did I pick anything up today? I think I did. The military I brought up because I think that whatever followed me from Fort William Henry in my car also came home with me. That's just my thought. And that that's why I'm smelling that cigarette smoke. Has anything crazy happened? No. Do I feel like I'm in harm's way? No. Do I feel like eventually I'll be harmed by something that may have come home with me? No. Am I prepared if something like that happens? I don't know. Nothing's ever happened before. I don't expect that it would now. I'm going to turn this off. And like I said, I'm not a stranger to having something I can't see live with me or visit me. So that totally doesn't bother me. But I feel safe. I feel that I did get a few things. I did hear a child's voice a few times. I had gone to, I think the video actually came out today, down the street from me, the Leisha Kill Cemetery. The majority of the graves in there were children. That's why I kind of wanted to try to associate that, why something would be coming to me here. The folks that I told you about that lived here, I sometimes feel that they're here. That's just me and my tuition, I guess, my intuition. And I don't know. I mean, things happen, but I don't ever fear in my house that I am in danger. I'm never afraid to be here. So it doesn't really bother me to do this here, because I did have people, when I told them that I was going to do this in my house and videotape it, they were like, you are crazy. But I mean, I don't have any fear of anything like that, of anything happening here. So anyway, to make a long story short and make a long video longer, I'll just keep talking and tell you, thank you for joining me. Make sure that you like, share with family, friends, coworkers, relatives. Leave me a comment, hit the notification bell, and keep joining me so we can build this channel. It's us that's building. It's not me. If I don't have an audience, then I got nothing. So keep engaging, keep helping me build my channel, keep being supportive. I appreciate 100%. Make sure you're leaving those comments. They really, 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 really help the channel. And make sure that you are sharing this so that we're networking out and we're getting more folks to subscribe. So thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it. I will see you on the next video and wherever I go to the next haunt. And be safe if you're going out exploring the paranormal. Bye, everybody.